I won't forget that.
Okay.
Oh, are we already?
It's happening.
Oh, work. Okay. Hi.
Hello.
Well,
Nope, that's not my camera anymore. Just the middle.
It's just the
Hello.
one. Yeah, here. I'll.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. We'll put camera at home.
Camera home.
You didn't like that. I did a lot of. See, let me put it back.
No, too late now.
Okay. You'll have to. We're on limited.
Looks like you just snapped his neck.
Honest, it might be time. It might be time that we put that camera out. Do a little Christy Gnome sort of thing.
I don't know what that is.
Let's do a different bit before I explain the Christy Gnome thing.
Okay.
Welcome to the informational super hype way.
Welcome to the wait. Did our audio do the thing where we're only in the left?
Are we?
No, I think. We're good.
Do you need me to talk a little bit like this?
No, you've talked enough.
Thank you. I don't mind if I do.
Yeah, it's mono. We're good.
Mono? No stereo. Because that's not good.
We simply don't have time.
No.
I hope we get copyright flagged for this background. You can't.
You can't. It's an image. It's a GIF.
We've changed it.
We got it. We could also put a link to where we found it.
Because we're in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
So we've changed it materially.
We put the hype. Well, actually, I don't know if we can make it.
What?
There we go.
What?
So now we can talk to the hype logo and not get lost. Hey, we just put up the green screen. Hello. We could restart.
No.
We're only 2 minutes in.
Let them see.
The raw.
Let them watch.
Ooh, okay. Hi, viewers, purveyors.
Hi, Mark.
Period poos.
To all my periods and my poos out there.
From the front to the back.
That careless wipe back to front.
Back to front and everything in between, baby. You can't corrupt.
Ooh.
Or, as one might even say, taint. Yeah.
We paint the table green. And then we just sort of weirdly cease to exist at a line roughly here.
God, to cease to exist below the waist.
I'm okay continuing to exist.
I like my legs.
Yeah. They're pretty cool.
I just wanted to say it to fit in. Is millennial existential dread still in? Or do I need to update my repertoire?
Do I need to update my LinkedIn profile?
Girl, my picture is still from a startup that I was in. And it's like a Chromebook webcam. Because I felt like I was supposed to.
On your first day, just...
Oh, it wasn't my first day, honey.
Well.
That's the real tea.
Well.
And I'm like, why do I need... They're like, you should be updating your LinkedIn. You could get more opportunities. And I'm like, yeah.
Maybe sometimes the opportunities aren't ours to have.
I don't want them.
That part.
Because they're like, hey, you could make $800K for doing more work. And I'm like, what are your qualifications? And they said, are you a C-level? And I said,
do I look?
I've seen enough C-level to know. Are you fingering the hype?
I'm experiencing new sensations.
Are you jealous of
in
her,
studio?
Of her hype gap?
I could never be her.
No.
But I could be him.
Born too early to be the H in the hype logo. Born too late to be the Y.
Yeah.
Only P.
P.
It's P, baby.
It's P, baby.
It's pussy. Oh, pussy.
Just right. Just like
a little Disney.
USS between these two.
Where's my red paint? Just could I have Ussy written on the green? Oh, of that Ussy, juicy, goosey, Lucy.
Yes.
Yeah. I forgot my drink.
And your drink forgot you. Isn't it right there?
Yes, it is. I only saw it. For context, I couldn't see it behind the Pringles can.
Are the Pringles green enough that they... Okay, well, they're resisting.
Yeah, we'd have to choose that color in particular if we wanted them to be different.
Pick me.
Oh,
choose me.
Oh, to be a pick me Pringle.
Pringles.
Mr. Prings.
Me.
There is a Mr. Pringle. That's him.
That's he.
They're trying to make Mr. Pringle. Whoa.
They took away his high heels.
Speak your truth.
Actually, they gave him high heels.
They gave him little kitten pumps.
Mr. Pringle, but he's in heels.
What kind of man? Man. If his dick isn't the size of a Pringles can, if you want the baby girl.
Oh.
No off-topic questions.
There it is. That's the one.
Whoop. There it is.
Hoop. I said, hoop, there it is.
Hey, Stinky!
I gotta stop looking at you when you do that. It's just gonna associate me with Stinky.
And you're only here to dissociate.
I've only been here to dissociate.
And that's on period poo.
How's your week been? Period poo. My little
It's been period.
period poo poo.
My week. Say that again. My week.
Period.
Thank you. Thank you.
We should have one that's cut off from the we gotta cut off. We gotta do it. It's 3 steps, but it's
That's 3 too many.
you gotta break your train of thought. And the station, I'm sorry, but
Chugga
like,
chugga choo choo.
they're on a schedule.
And if you miss it, your frames are done. How has my week been?
Yeah.
I was working on building a table.
Right.
Okay.
Ooh, for outside.
No. For in the living room. Specifically a tabletop, because I don't like the tabletop that this table that I bought on Amazon a year and a half ago came with.
The coffee table in your living room?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I don't like it.
But you're going to keep the base of it. You're just going to make a new top.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you could just, like, design your own top. It's kind of cool.
I glue lammed it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Glue lammed.
Mm-hmm. That's where, like, you don't have a piece of wood that, like, you don't have a single piece of wood that's as wide as the tabletop that you want. So you take 3 pieces of wood that are, like, and then you cut them to size and you glue them together and you squeeze them.
Yeah,
Squeezy.
Yeah, Brandon and I did that for my tabletop. For my, whatever it is. Coffee tabletop. That's
Coffee tablet.
A tableau. Is it a weeblet? Or oublet?
Oubliette.
OBN? GY. Yeah. There. Ooh, that was good. You got page 2 up.
I had to jump to page 2.
And like, I really thought that you were gonna come here and be playing, and you're really showing up with this kind of.
I'm not joking, bitch.
Kind of energy, and I gotta say, it's a big for me,
Ooh.
sis.
Yeah. Also, I've been listening to the song. This time I know it's This time I know it's for real. This time I know it's for real by Donna Summer on repeat endlessly. I can't stop.
Really?
Yeah. I am absolutely that person. We've talked about this before, and I don't care. When I find that I like a song, I just am not going to stop listening to it.
Yeah.
I just won't stop.
How could you?
What
was the name again?
This time I know it's for real.
Okay. I just that way I'll go look it up later. And
I did find it from the Drag Race Lollapalooza episode. My
top comment is RuPaul's Drag Race brought me here.
Thank you. And my new toxic trait, one of many, is that I truly believe in my heart that when I'm dancing to that song, that I look exactly like Mirage.
Yeah.
And I think I do. You know, dips, cartwheels, heel clacks, splits, all of it.
Death drops?
I'm doing all of it.
Would you say that
while I'm just sort of sitting in my chair, just kind of like gently like moving my shoulders, like, and that's me dancing because I'm actually working.
Well, yeah, because like you can't commit your full energy to it right now.
I can't put my whole body into it right this second because like I'm working. But like when I'm just sitting here like doing this, like I am Mirage on that stage.
You're serving tapas cunt.
You understand?
Small plates.
You understand?
I get it.
Like that is
100%.
That's what my body is doing.
There's something to be said about like dancing in general. I don't dance enough. I love dancing. I only want to dance by myself for the most part.
I want to dance with somebody.
Period.
I want to feel the
Period.
with somebody.
No. did that off.
Yeah. You want to dance with the bottom?
Oh, maybe. If she's obedient. You ever surprise yourself with the words that come out of your mouth?
Yes. Many times on this podcast.
Really?
Famously.
I'm so glad.
Whose tooth is this?
A classic. A seminal. One might even say.
Yeah.
Fuck, I got caught up on the word play.
How about you? I got caught up on the word seminal. How about your week? How's it
Seminole.
been? Oh,
We've done that bit.
I'm sure we have.
If it's a word we've used, you can assure that I've run all the permutations of it.
The permutations, the combinations, the tessellations.
The tessellations, the patterns.
The mean, the median, the mode even.
Oh, God, to be mode.
Honestly, though, mode was always the fun one.
And no one cared.
No one cared about it because they're like, it's just the most common number. And I'm like...
Mode was never asked. You get asked one mode question.
They were they always wanted the mean. We want the mean. We want the mean.
The average. And no calculator.
I'm like... or the median where you have to line them all up and then...
Which is also stupid. With the I don't like stats. I'll tell you about my week, but I distinctly remember, sophomore year of college, Jordan is spending all week, hours, every day. He spent, 3 days on an entire, 2 questions.
Loves it.
With engineering. And I remember I had one last final for stats, and I was like, I want to be done.
Yeah.
And I just said, I'm just going to guess the rest of the answers. And I got a 75 on that exam.
And then you know what?
I had a Totino's pizza and I went and played Xbox. Oh. It was a lovely day.
Hell yeah.
Wonderful. Jordan, he was a little pressed. Which
a little panini pressed.
Oh, I would panini press Jordan. Jordan's he's got such adorable little guy energy. He's like Mario.
Which masks an inner darkness.
Yes.
That sometimes externalizes.
He's a lot like Woodstock from the Peanuts.
Uh-huh.
Where he's great. He's always
part
there
of
with
it.
him. He's part of it. He's a little guy, but there's just this there's something underneath the surface. There's this dark, twisted fantasy. This just aggression behind the stash. Like it with Mario. My week. How was my week? My week was pretty good.
Okay.
Been feeling wonderful. I dyed my hair yesterday.
I see that.
It comes up very blue, a little Sonic blue.
Sonic speed.
But it's very purple.
Yeah.
Very, very purple. So that was a lot of fun.
Did you wear the mask on the pod? Or was that just for us?
That was just for us.
Okay.
They don't know about the mask.
It's not their business.
They didn't care who I was. That's not true. Me bringing a new mask every week, they didn't care who I was. I put on the mask. Yeah. Oh.
No, go ahead.
Oh.
This is me listening.
Right. I gotta remember that. It's words. Salad. I hope you're hungry.
I already had pizza for lunch.
Tea. Really? Oh, sounds good.
Yeah. Went to Streets in New York and I was like, I'll get 2 slices. They were they were so big.
Really? Were Ray's pizza size?
They were bigger than that. And then not my waitress, but a different not my waitress, but a different waitress came by and she was she said, 2 slices. You gonna be able to finish that? And I just kind of sat there like, yes. And then I didn't because I wasn't that hungry. I didn't realize how big they were going to be. And so when she came back, which again, I remind you, not my waitress, but she still went out of her way to come back to the table when I was done. She went, so you lied to me. You didn't finish it. And I was just like, I don't know. I understand that she was just trying to have fun and have a good day. And so I wasn't here to shut it down. But I also had been fielding work messages from you know who the entire time I'm just trying to have lunch. So I was not in a mood to be played with.
Right.
And so I just looked up at her and I said, yes, I did lie. And she just kind of went, and then she just sort of walked away because she didn't really know what to do with that.
Oh, they love it. People aren't ready for you to just
agree with the bit.
Yeah, which is always
but very flatly.
It's a good way to stop a bit in its tracks.
I wasn't trying to be mean, but I was a little bit I was a little done.
Well, and
she's you lied to me. So I'm like, yeah, I lied.
And she wasn't funny enough to
And
like
then,
bounce with it.
she didn't have anything to volley off of that.
You juked her with like you did the basketball thing where you go dribble. Yeah.
So then she just kind of went,
Broke her fucking ankles, bro.
and then just like walked off. And I'm like, I did say I was done. I mean, you could take the plate.
That's the job. That's not a real opinion held by the staff of the Hell Yeah podcast.
That is not.
That is our
not
friend.
the case.
Well,
That waitress was not my friend.
well, Cool Town is kind of. Are we friends with Cool Town? We are. We're not friends.
Yeah, we're not friends. We didn't have a falling out. He just left.
Yeah. Well, if you move, it's like moving schools.
We parted on good terms.
Yeah. And like, if we ever go to that town, I'll go and I'll be like, hey, I'm in the area. What's going on?
I can't say that because I have been and I didn't do that.
Right. You know what? I would do that if I had time. But honestly, I would not be in his town for any reason other than to go visit him. And we're not that close.
I was there visiting family, not my family. And so it's like, I'm not going to then also be like, wait, let's also go see Cool Town. This person that you don't know.
It'd have to be a whole trip. Like we would have to go and like, I mean, I'd be excited because he was talking it up. And I'm like, I want the payoff from that time. I last talked to him when I was a boy.
What little bit I've seen of it. And you think he'd be like good with that?
He
He's
has a
so
picture
weird
of
about
him.
that.
He has a picture of him with Dave Rubin. What do you mean he's so weird with that?
He was just an odd confluence of differing opinions.
Mm-hmm.
That TikTok.
Which one was the TikTok?
Don't be such a.
Oh, was it?
Remember that one?
Mm-mm.
You showed it to me.
I must have. Was it one that like he did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I don't remember. Like I remember it. I don't remember the TikTok. I'll have to go back through the archive. But yeah, T. Yeah, I don't know. He's always a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Like
You never really know what you're gonna get.
yeah, but he
Sometimes
did
you're
have
gonna
that
get
one-
trash on the table.
Yeah, sometimes for real, you're just gonna say someone else's job.
This time
Like-
I know it's for me.
I don't like putting myself in a position of
Power.
Yeah, strictly. But like in a social
Come
dynamic
dancing.
way, like where like, oh, like I'm gonna look down upon you, or like be
Right.
judgmental. I don't like doing that because trauma, I guess, in general. Where is it? Seth mentions trauma. We'll have a scoreboard.
Mm-hmm. It's behind here.
It's behind the hype. If you can get back there,
If I could just lift it up. It's kind of stuck. Sorry.
flip it up, and then bust out. But then it's all.
Hype Busters.
Hype Buster. Hype Buster sounds like
Yeah.
sounds like when they go into the comments and they're like, why the fuck is the camera fucked up?
Why the fuck you lying?
We only had one take and ooh,
Oh my god.
quit fucking.
Period.
I can't wait.
That was my waitress.
T.
Why the fuck you lying?
She really said I like 2 big pieces. I mean, you were humbled.
They were bigger than I expected, but like they were already at the table. What was I gonna say? Again, I reiterate, not my waitress.
Mm-hmm.
A different waitress who just kept coming around to give me shit, and I'm like, I'm genuinely glad if this like is like making your day better, because like it is often a thankless profession, and I've been there. But also,
You have.
I'm at the end of my rope from work, and I like snuck away to have lunch. I don't need this right now.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it's like the people who want to have a conversation. It's the I'm hungover, and I just want my goddamn Dr. Pepper. I totally understand that. That was who came into my mind as soon as you
That's
said
true.
that.
That's true.
So, my week was really good. I watched. So I got to hang out with friends. I got to be more social this week, which is nice. Something that I've been like, I wouldn't say necessarily struggling with, but like I've been very
Not prioritizing.
correct. Yes, I've been very in the house, in like just day to day kind of trying to get out of that, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
The skirt did wonders. I bought a skirt last week. Because it was here when you were here last.
Mm-hmm.
I just finally got around to wearing it and did wonders. Did great. Very cute. Very cool. Then, I'm trying to think. I caught another shiny Growlithe.
Loved
In
it.
Pokemon Go. Yeah. I'm tired of getting multiples. Like, I keep them
Yeah.
because I'm like, I could trade them somebody. I'm like, who?
To whom?
Who wants it? And they were like, I want to. I'm like, do you have enough Stardust? And Sin's like, no. And I'm like,
are we best friends? Do you have enough Stardust? The answer is always no.
you didn't even have enough Stardust last time we played.
I never have enough Stardust.
Which is why I got millions.
I don't.
But
I
what do you
just
use?
don't.
Oh, well, because you just.
Well, when I get it, I don't get it that much. And then when I get it, I spend it.
What do you spend it on? Oh, I guess like
Powering up Pokemon.
I never get around to powering
That's
up.
what it's for.
We need to have a Pokemon Go day.
This is why I am a raid champion.
I am not. I haven't been raiding at all.
And that shows.
I know.
In your amount of Stardust.
Well, okay, but 3 times in a row, I have finally been like, "Fuck! I need to get back into raiding." What are the raids today? And it's Tapu like
yeah, it's the
Tapu
Tapu.
Bolo.
It's the Tapu
Tapus.
time.
I don't want Tapu
It's Tapu
time.
time. Don't worry, Tapu's gone.
And I don't care if it's shiny or not because it's never shiny.
I do.
I want it shiny. It looks cooler, but it takes forever.
I caught a shiny Registeel the other day. I was invited to a Registeel raid on a whim, and I was just like, oh, fine, I guess I have time. I have powerful fire Pokemon. He's a steel type. This will be easy, and it was. And then he was shiny, and I was just like,
Now I kind of want to.
My little teal green prince.
He is cute.
Un.
Did you like the un?
I did like that.
Okay. I feel like I sent it too close to the previous text, so it didn't warrant an extra response, which was fine. But I did want to make sure that you enjoyed it.
Un.
I didn't schedule my text.
Registeel has these little fingers, though.
He's got little grippers.
He's got little fingers.
They're not phalange grippers. They're like rods.
Yeah.
Hand rods.
But they're movable. Regice just has like pointy, I'm gonna just stab this into your face, I am made of ice, and it's
Crystal.
and then Regirock has just I have
Rocks.
rock fists, no fingies to be seen, and then
All fists,
Registeel,
no
and then
finger.
Registeel is like, hello.
Ooh. A little.
He's the only Reggie with fingies. No,
Ooh.
Regigigas.
Regigigas, yeah.
Also, but he has.
But he has a slow start.
He has these fingies and
Oh,
only those 3 fingies.
That's yeah. A little like a face hugger kind of.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good Pokemon Go talk. I'm glad we got that section out of the way. I was trying to think about
Write that down.
It's good shit. I still got to catch a bunch. Doing quests and stuff. And big news! I am 3 hearts away from having my Licky become a best buddy, which would be best
Your
buddy
10th best buddy?
number 7.
Okay.
I have one other one. I don't remember who it is. Fuck, who is it? I think it's Ludicolo, and Ludicolo is almost at forced. He's in a similar 50 stars, 50 whatever, something like that. And I'm like, then everyone else is not at level 4. I have to do 2 from a big distance, and I might just have to start doing the fuck the walk. They don't get the walk with me, but they do get all of the shit. They get all their. You gotta do battles and shit. It's too much. I want.
Go ahead.
No.
No, go ahead.
We're just gonna keep going.
No.
Yeah. That being said, transitioning into what I did this week, because you had asked me, and I know I said the word.
Meow. Thank you.
That's me, kitten. He doesn't change your voice. You have to do it all manually. I feel like I can never. I was about to say. I wonder if I could ask Jordan and Jason, and I'm like, but I feel like different reasons. I don't know if that would offend them. I try never to mention
What, to ask them how to change your voice?
Yeah, which is just practice. I already know the answer.
Yeah.
But
it's just have you ever pulled a voice?
Do they know
done a
faster?
fake voice?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's
just do
that, but
that
to
all the
maintain
time.
it. Yeah, it's just even just this, it's hard. I have to think about it and do that, and it's well, are you doing the timbre or the? You
It's going down.
You gotta raise your voical, troical thing, and I don't know about all that. I don't do enough voice stuff.
Labia.
Labia, I hardly. Lawrence.
Lawrence of Labia.
Yeah. You know what fucked?
Fucked.
You know what fucked this week that I watched?
Tell me.
The Knuckles show.
Okay.
The Knuckles show was amazing.
Okay.
6 episodes available on Paramount Plus. Episode 1 is available on YouTube.
Okay.
It's good. You would not go out of your way to watch it, but
Would I get in my way to watch it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. This is perfect for fucking around on your phone.
Busy moms.
Busy moms. Yes. It's very funny. Like, it's so much funnier. This
is like Sonic Knuckles?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so like the movies, so there was the live action movies.
Yes.
So it's the live, like after the second movie, Knuckles is now part of it. He's here.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Knuckles show is like the basic concept is Knuckles gets grounded at the house, and he
Like their hype house.
Yeah, it was just
Their
this woman's
content
house. Yeah, I didn't watch the second movie. So they're in this woman's house, which is the wife of the cop from the first one. But he's not in it, John Marston, because this is TV.
Right, they can't book him.
Like they couldn't get booked.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. And
They could get Corvette Williams. Because
she booked it.
Period.
Yes, she did. But yeah, no, basically, it's like him going on, like he gets a quest, like he's a warrior, but what do you do in peacetime is kind of the concept. And he's like,
Right.
I must find like a warrior to become like a mentor to.
Isn't he voiced by Idris Elba?
Yes, he is the entire time. Like,
interestingly, in the film Star Trek Beyond, Idris Elba plays a starship captain who is
named Knuckles, the echidna.
No, but who is grappling with the concept of what does he, a military man, do in a time of peace? Now that war is gone,
I wonder if that's why they cast him.
Who is he when the war ends?
He's not the boss woman.
The Xindi War is done. The Romulan Earth War is done. Like all of these things are done. What does he do?
I'm trying to get to the bottom of that bottle and drink that Romulan earthworm.
Turns out they just give him a ship and he takes it out and then he gets lost and he crash lands and then he finds
does his thing
and he ends up using alien technology to slowly suck the life force out of other people to extend his own life unnaturally, and then sort of goes to his head and he kind of goes crazy and then he kills a lot of people, and then and then they kill him in the end.
Okay, so they do try to kill Knuckles.
So it happens in Knuckles, right?
Yeah, basically. Yeah. No, it's real funny. It's like definitely very slapstick, and
slapstick.
Yes, there's some slapstick. All 4 of them on the camera.
One dig, 4 heads.
Oh,
if this is who I think it is, I'm gonna
have to pause.
Oh, it is.
Okay. 1 sec. T.
It was exactly who I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
It was the exact same person who I have been having to deal with all day that put me in a sour mood at the pizza establishment.
If she presented you getting a full restore on that pizza.
I'm just gonna... Are you familiar with the meme, the general meme? I don't know the specific one, but the general meme conception of where it's like me literally seconds away from losing my entire mind and will to live and about to just go insane, and then me out loud, yeah, no, I totally got that, no worries. That's me with every work conversation. Is I'm at the edge and not of glory. I'm at a different edge,
the bad edge,
and like every neuron in my body is on fire, and she wouldn't know it, though, because I just go, yeah, no, of course, I got that. No worries.
I mean, you could let her know.
I can't.
Is it because the opportunity to do it in a way that would be appropriate for work has long come and passed, and at this point, anything you do is just going to unleash the dam, and you can't be... Like, you understand that, like, you are not willing to accept the responsibility for what will happen if you do let go.
Sometimes... it's easier to suffer than to fight.
I mean, I get it. You just can't say anything anymore.
You just can't.
And
oh, she's a special little flower placed upon this earth.
Right. The meme is done. It's over.
She's undeserving of it.
You know what? If you want foot worship, you need to do your job. That's the tea.
That is tea.
You want princess privilege? That's fine.
She deserves nothing.
Even princesses have to do a little bit.
Yeah.
I know. Anyway, Knuckles Show, very
Knuckles
fun.
Show.
I watched it with
Okay.
Steph and Denny. Very good. We had lots of laughs, which is great because it's 12-year-old Steph's boyfriend, Knuckles. Steph does not think that Knuckles is her boyfriend now.
I see.
I
Okay.
understand. This is a big wish fulfillment,
Gotcha.
but in a way that is me and Denny making more comment. Me making a lot of comments. I was bullying.
That
No,
sounds about right.
Yeah.
We got there.
But it's very good, very fun. Highly, highly recommend. That's shit. All I do is watch shit. Like, I've been watching Yu Yu Hakusho, which is every time it comes on, I just like the fucking OP. I just want to start twerking to. Like, Sin got me cranked on that shit.
Ow!
Exactly like that. Exactly like that. And yeah, if there's anything else that's coming up for work, it'll come up so I can let go of this line of questioning. Just me.
I'm the worm. It's me. I have been watching a retrospective series on the Mario Party series.
Oh.
Which, like, I'm not a conventionally Mario Party girly. Like, if someone's like, Mario Party, I'm
Yes.
very sure. Absolutely.
Ooh, you're sure.
Yeah. But, like, I only own, like, one Mario Party, I think.
It's
I owned
fine.
one of the bad ones from the Wii U.
Okay. Yeah, you don't own the good ones.
And then I own an okay one on the Switch.
Is it still only like 4 maps? Or
The
did they-
original one.
Oh, they came out with an update.
Yeah, they came out with another one. I'm not, like I said, I'm
Yeah.
not,
I've played it once.
I enjoy Mario Party, but I'm not the one providing it.
You don't host.
I don't host the Mario Party. I'll attend. I'm a tentative.
But I won't host.
I'm a tentative approval on the invitation to the Mario
Can
Party.
you leave me open?
But
Like a
but I have been watching
Getting
a
it.
series where like a guy talks about like, you know, the ins and outs and the mechanics, and it's good. It's well done. It's a well thought out series of video essays, and the guy actually has very few subscribers, which is a shame because it clearly put a lot of work into it. And the top comment, which is not like in this case not top commented in the way that like, so I hate looking at comments, and I hate the fact that now YouTube's thing is that like they won't just show you the top comment, that like single comment that you can see when you just have the web, oh my god, when you just have like the video up, it'll just keep like cycling that comment, so it's like we'll show you a lot of comments,
but it's only like a couple.
but I don't want to see any of them. So I literally like now usually when I open a video, I'll like hit more on the description just because then the description takes up the rest of the screen. I don't have to look at the comments because like I don't want to know what anyone thinks about anything.
No, why would you? Opinions are trash.
Like, let me make my opinion, because like it or not, if I open the video and I haven't watched it yet, and like the comment that I see first is something of like, this is a shit take, dude, this sucks, I'm gonna now be going into it thinking like, is it a shit take?
Yeah,
What's going on?
Took that from me.
Do they know something I don't? And then like, and I don't like that. I don't like that. It's the same reason why like I don't want to read a movie review before I see the movie. I don't want to see a movie, period. But like I certainly don't want to read a review before I go see it.
And why? Yo, absolutely not.
Like I don't want all that. Comments are like that for me. I don't want to read them. But the comment on all of these videos, like the comment that like always comes up, and it's not the top comment. I think YouTube is changing it where it's like they just try to like push like, I don't know, a controversial comment to the top or something. Maybe. Trying to like spark conversation. I don't know.
Or it's getting a lot of interactions.
But it's not. They only have like 1 thumbs up on all of these. But it's like the comments on all these Mario Party things, because like
one Mario Partier. You
and
can't.
I can't think of the guy.
You'll have to find it.
I think his name's Mark Haha.
Mark. Oh, I love him.
Yeah,
already.
his channel name is like Mark Haha, because he's like, welcome back to Mark's Rec Room, where we talk about like blah blah blah. Pretty good stuff. He talks about though that he like Mario Party is about a balance of like luck and strategy and everything, and that like, you know, the best games handle that mix well, and some of them don't, and that's like a failing of what can like make like a Mario Party worse. Is when the too much RNG, not enough, whatever.
Yeah. Right.
And so
skill.
Yeah, and so he makes the point that he's like, he doesn't like it when they add elements to a Mario Party game that, like, for example, when like Bowser will like remove stars from the economy in a way that like has nothing to do with player input. Like it's just like it's just like an RNG chance that like Bowser will just take a star and not give it to someone else, nothing. He just
removes the star.
Removes the star gone. And he says, like, that Mark, haha,
star gone,
says that's not a great system because it's like, that's like operating outside of the normal like economy of stars. And like when stars are like traded through like chance time and stuff, like that's like player dynamics and everything. But like, and like having coins taken is like something that like makes sense. But like to take a star fully away, completely out of the equation, is like a weird step that feels like a lot. And like, I don't know, I don't really feel one way or the other about it. That's just how he feels. And so he mentions that in a handful of his videos. And so there's always a comment where someone's like there was one comment in particular where, and it has like one like, so clearly like not that many people agree or whatever, but it's at the top. And so YouTube keeps trying to show it to me, even though I'm not looking at goddamn comments. And it's like, no, it's good when Bowser takes a star, and it's fun to laugh at your friends when it happens to them. And I'm like,
you know who wrote that comment? Someone who needs to be fucking humbled.
Yeah, I'm like, I hope you get laughed at.
It's never fun.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Like in the moment, I could imagine like being like, haha, but then like, oh, that fucking sucks. Like, I want the satisfaction of like, I stole your fucking star.
Right, that's different.
Yeah. It's like, I did this to hurt you.
Like, someone just loses a star. Like, I mean, I guess if the person is an asshole, then yeah, it's fun to do a little bit of haha at them. But like, I don't know. I just read that comment. I'm like, you sound like a douche.
Absolutely.
I'm like, I don't think you have many friends.
Do you ever go down in the comment section and go, I don't think you have many friends? Large
like, I don't think
ASMR?
you have friends to laugh at.
I can't say that.
You can't say that word.
No.
Shh.
Large content creator, redacted audio.
Thank you.
There we go. Government name.
Thank you.
Tears down smaller YouTube commenters. What?
Famously.
Susan's not part of the
I'm just passing it along.
God. Opinions. I think a much better way of a solution to the Bowser steals a star and removes it from the economy is that Bowser then decides that wherever you go to buy the next star, he'll go, hey. Like, he should show up and be like, hey. You want to buy a star?
Hey.
Like, I got this one that I stole. And he's like, I'll give it to you for, 70 coins.
Yeah, he should put it back like, in, but more expensive.
Yeah, but like now he's while he has a star
vendor.
He has one. He's not going to move. Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
But like if he did take your fucking star,
he's like,
it's
hey, I'll give you it back
for like 30 coins.
Yeah.
So that would be kind of fun because then it's like, ooh, it's more expensive.
Yeah.
Or you could like throw it in where it's like, hey, you can get it for 20 coins, 1 star, which it always feels like you have the coins to get what you need until the person decides that they're going to roll the largest number that anyone's ever rolled in Mario Party and take your star. And you're like, do you need 4 stars? Everybody else has 0.
It's been very interesting watching this series because like I said, I don't really have many strong feelings about Mario Party in any direction. Like, I obviously like it famously has like, you know, the nickname of like, this game destroys friendships and everything. And I'm like, first of all, I think any game can. I don't think Mario Party is unique in that regard.
I think it destroys a lot of kid friendships. I could see back in the 64 era.
That would make sense. I never got to play video games as a kid, so I never partooketh in such encounters.
I forgot.
Yeah.
You were raised Mormon.
I was not
raised like a Mormon.
Did
you taste
my
coffee?
family's aggressive obsession with caffeine would say otherwise.
Right. Jack Mormon.
Thank you. My parents, like, they tried to, like, because like my mother, God love her, my mother
We don't have like a God bless one.
cannot.
Yeah, right. That's
Cannot.
right.
She cannot get through a day without Diet Pepsi. Specifically Diet Pepsi. Cannot, like...
Diet Coke thing I sent you, I guess.
Yes.
Now. It's Diet Pepsi, but your
yes. She cannot function without it. And I wish that was a joke.
Mm-hmm.
When, like...
I hate to see it.
If she comes over to visit... Like, she came over the other day. She and my dad came by because we were all going to play cards together.
Ooh.
So they bring a lunchbox. And I'm like... What's in the lunchbox?
What's in the box?
Well, I see the lunchbox, and I'm like, did they bring over like a dessert or something? That's fun.
Maybe.
And then I take a half second. I go, no, I know what's in that lunchbox. And I look at my mom and I go, that's Diet Pepsi, isn't it? She goes, I didn't know if you had any.
It's Diet Pepsi, baby.
I didn't know if you had any.
I love but she didn't. Go
Which
to
like takes care of herself. Love that.
I was gonna say that's some queen behavior.
If you've got a drink of choice, there's nothing wrong with bringing it with you.
Absolutely not. You brought a drink of choice.
Exactly. Nothing wrong with it. No shame in that game. Mm-hmm. However, the inability to get through a day without a minimum of 3 Diet Pepsis.
3?
At least. Like, the way that this woman just drinks Diet Pepsi all damn day. And like,
I get it.
And if you're like out and about, like if you're driving around for whatever reason, there will be a stop at a Quick Trip to get a Diet Pepsi. Like on the way home. Like we're going home.
We have Diet Pepsi at home.
Literally.
Like it's not like, oh, she doesn't have any, because like I do that shit where I'm like, well, I'll go run to the gas station and get like some Mountain Dew
because you don't have any.
If I had some at home, I would have drank it. I would just go home.
Thank you. But we're like, we go out to lunch. At lunch, she has a Diet Pepsi with her luncheon.
A Diet Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi.
A Coca-Cola glass.
And then, go to a store or something, and then you're on the way home. The home, which is full of Diet Pepsi.
We have home at home.
Home at home. And she's like, we got to stop and get a Diet Pepsi. We got to swing by Quick Trip.
Is your mom...
And I'm like, Mom, you just had it at lunch. You brought one with you in the car. You brought your QT 44-ouncer full of Diet Pepsi into the car with you. And that tided you over until we got...
To the restaurant.
And then you drank 2 Diet Cokes there. And then you got or Pepsi. Out and about, she'll get a Diet Coke.
You make do.
Only if it's a fountain Diet Coke. She'll get the Diet Coke, which there is a big difference. Yeah. And she is real for that. She'll get the Diet Coke, and then she'll get one to go if they do that. If you're at the local Chili's. Mm-hmm. And they're like, would you like a to-go Diet Pepsi? She's like, that would be fabulous. Thank you.
It always feels weird to take that from them.
But she does. So she'll take that, and that gets her to the next store. And then it's like, okay, now it's time to like hoof it on home. We can't just go home where there's a treasure trove of Diet Pepsi, where there is a pantry full of Diet Pepsi. She's got to stop at Quick Trip to get a Diet Pepsi before she can get home for her Diet Pepsi.
That's a bit much. Yeah.
Like when I go visit my parents, if you open that pantry, when I tell you that
I've been to your parents' house.
Yes,
before.
the 3 lowest shelves are just Diet Pepsi cans, 2 liters, the little bottles, because it depends on what kind of sale there is. Sometimes the 2 liters are on sale. Sometimes the bottles are on sale.
She's always stocking.
You gotta have the cans.
I mean, that being said, I will say she's got to be living the fucking life of like she's got Diet Pepsi when she fucking needs it, when she wants it, without question. That shit's cold. That shit's ready. And like game respect game.
I respect the manner in which she's like, I'm gonna take care of me.
Yeah.
She goes, I want Diet Pepsi, so I'm not going to be without it. I can appreciate that.
It's ordering a big flat of like energy drinks, which is like, God, that's such a big purchase. But it's like, girl, you make that in a week. A week and a half. Well, no, it was those. It was those little blue things that got me.
And that's on tea.
That got me fucked up. I haven't had them in a hot minute. Probably should switch back to them.
I swapped to Celsius briefly.
Mm-hmm.
That was damaging to my soul and body.
Mm-hmm. You were great, though. You were a blast. You're so much fun on Celsius.
I'm telling you, I was having it. I was having a time. And I'm texting you, and I'm just having a great old time.
You were so good.
And I was like, and then the crash that I experienced was so visceral
And so sudden.
and so sudden and so physical and so gut wrenching. And then I'm laying there on my bed, feeling an inch away from death, and I'm just texting you, God did not want us to find stimulants, because that's how I felt in that moment.
It's a.
But then the other great part
The
about it
secret is
is
to just keep doing it.
you hit the absolute peak, and then you hit the absolute bottom, and then you just drink a glass of water and you have an Advil and you're fine.
They won't tell you that.
And that's something special. But yeah, I try not to have that much caffeine because, like, I don't need that.
No, and then, honestly, that's.
Period.
Say that again. Oh.
Period.
Oh,
Period.
thank you.
Thank you.
You know what we could do too? Is add a little laugh track sound that's just like a short laugh. I have one actually on my thumb drive.
Yeah.
That I can go like ha 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 ha. Yeah, it's good. It's good soup. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't imagine like that is so like to be like no, we gotta stop so I can get like that feels. I know that's not every time, but is it every time?
I'm not exaggerating. It is almost every time
That you happen to be with your mom where she's got to like do that.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
It's crazy.
And
it's gotten worse. Cause like when I was a kid, she's always like drank so much Pepsi, but which is what I was getting at. Cause then like I got hooked on soda very young. Cause she was like, well, we'll get him like the caffeine free ones for a little bit. Oh, hey Zuki. And then, so like then I had the caffeine free ones for a while, and then she at some point like I would like run out of the caffeine free ones and I would just like steal hers and drink them, and so then she just gave up and I would just get the fully leaded ones.
fully leaded.
Fully leaded.
Like filled with lead, like Lunchables.
Like gasoline.
Oh.
Yeah. And it was, yeah.
I'm excited. Sorry, he's here.
I know.
I forgot he was here. I didn't close the door.
You forgot about your roommate?
I did.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Mr. Man.
Hello, baby. Oh, little sniffs. Oh,
He's a little sleepy.
oh, little eepy boy.
Yeah, he's got.
Little eepy man. He's trying to burn it.
Is that what you have to say?
We love to hear it.
We could ask him something that isn't like controversial.
Oh.
Like his opinion on current political affairs.
How do you feel about the price of gasoline?
Byron? Okay, buddy. No.
A child.
No.
A child. He says, but I would like to clamber.
I know. Thank you. I saw what you did there, and I want you to know. The G's are all right. You've received 1 ally point.
Yeah.
I wish I had that.
Where do I get to cash them in?
Oh.
Is one ally point $1?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. If you get enough ally points, you join.
Where's oh no.
Sorry, it's a little bit. Call it the WMV tax. Whoa, mind virus. I can't. That's satirical.
Satire.
I don't believe in queer erasure. I don't believe. That's like a song. It's not going to stop him.
I was thinking of a clip from the movie The Skeleton Key.
Oh.
Featuring Katherine Hudson.
That's Skeleton Key. Is that the one where they swap bodies?
No.
Oh, a different one.
I don't think they do anyway. I haven't seen it in a very long time, and I wasn't really paying attention.
There's 3 movies that came out around the same time that all have like the same cover.
Yeah.
And a similar concept.
Yeah.
Where there's women in it. And, right. Oh, my. He was so quiet. I'm so glad we got the purrs. That was a good purr.
Yeah.
How'd you do that?
With my mouth.
Like that? I've only purred once in my life. Like genuine. Like I did a real purr one time, and it was like, and I was like, no, keep doing it because if I stop, and then like I stopped, I had to take a breath, and I'm like, I can't do it again.
Yeah.
And so.
Yeah. Sometimes you can just make noises, and like you don't really know how to explain how you made them.
Right.
Like I've been asked a lot of times, they're like, how do you like growl like in my audios?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't know, you just do.
Yeah.
But like I understand how unsatisfying that is as an answer, because I'm on the flip side of it where people can just like make themselves burp and I can't, and I'm like, how do you do?
Excuse me.
And they're just like, and I'm like, how do you do that? People are like, you just do. And I'm like,
well, it's like, hey, go ahead and describe like how do you manually breathe?
open the fuck up.
Where's the secret?
Hey, Stinky!
How do I burp?
Yeah.
Alexis.
I can't burp.
Real? I just
Famously.
So fascinating. That's just
Like
so weird.
I can count the number of times I've burped like on both hands.
Have you ever burped on just one hand?
No.
Oh, you're a double-handed burper. That's, I guess, peculiar. I mean, I can make myself throw up too. So like,
Yeah, me too though.
with no hands.
I can ride my bike with no handlebars.
I saw someone doing that today outside the donut shop.
No handlebars. Actually, I can't make myself puke without hands.
Mm. Yeah, you'd have to put your fingers back there.
Yeah. Well, also, I've only ever like done it from being drunk, so I can't.
Right.
I don't think I could do it sober.
See, I'm the person where like as soon as I start feeling like sick or like hungry, like if I start feeling nauseous and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna throw up, it's like,
Make it happen.
Get
it out.
Correct. Like I know for a
get that.
fact that I will feel better once it's out.
I get that.
And so sometimes you just gotta rip the Band-Aid off.
I was thinking about my drinking days, because I was working out.
Famously.
Thank you. Pausing, holding for applause. I've been working out lately. Exactly.
You should have some claps.
Thank you.
Some claps for you. That's
Thank you.
where's my notes?
I've been working out recently, and I was on the treadmill listening to "This Time I Know It's For Real" by Dawson.
Uh-huh.
And I was kind of like dancing while I'm walking, like you do, you know.
Dancing while you're walking.
And it reminded me of back in the day. Do you remember when I went through that period where period poo? Say that again.
Say that again.
I went through that period where whenever I would get drunk, I would go work out,
Yes.
even though it was like 1 a.m.
I think any time to work out, it's a good time to work
Yeah.
out.
And so I would like get on the treadmill and just like
Just go.
Mm-hmm.
It's like going for a walk,
Like-
but home.
brown out wasted on a treadmill.
Uh-huh.
And then I would try to like dance on the treadmill. And I remember one time I was like walking and dancing to the song, and it's like 1 a.m. and I'm like blasted on like vodka Red Bull, and I do a little like spin, like on the treadmill. I managed to spin completely around and I don't fall off. And I was like,
Oh shit.
I was like, I'm the only one. No one can tell me anything. So then that part of the song comes back around and I spin again. I was not the one that time. And I tripped on my own foot and then landed on my ass on the treadmill, and that thing shot me to the other side. And I slammed into a stack of weights.
Oh,
like
no.
one of those like the weight thingy. And yeah,
That must have hurt.
it did. It hurt a lot.
The next day, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
In the moment, I was just laughing hysterically on the floor of the workout room alone,
Drunk invincibility is amazing.
having a great time.
Intoxicated invincibility.
And
is
then I woke
amazing.
up with hellacious bruises all over my body. So, yeah, if you're going to drink, do it responsibly, and also maybe don't try to dance on the treadmill.
Yeah. Don't do really any of those.
Don't do that sober either, though. Music videos teach you that you can do that, and they're not right.
Alcohol is a problem. It can embarrass you.
It's a poison
It ruined
to
me.
my social viability.
It ruined me. My first party that I went to in college.
It can do a.
I'm still upset. I was with Sin at Michael's, or we did a whole. We had to go
Hewll.
somewhere. Yeah, we had to go Hewll, and we went to Sally's to get
Beauty
hair
supply.
stuff. Correct. This was 2 days ago.
I
Went to
love that.
Sally's, and then Sim was like, "I want to see these letters," and I was like, "Okay." So we went to Michael's or Joanne's, one of I think it was Michael's
Thank you.
craft store. You know, went in there, just checked it out. they're $17 a fucking letter, which is like, holy shit, that's expensive for a letter that you put on the wall. Granted, it looks cool, but it is expensive. And moving back, we went and stopped and got pho, which was nice. Yeah, pho. I was like, so you want to get pho? And they're like,
Oh.
like they've never had pho.
Oh.
And so I was like,
this was a good, or that was a fear?
it was, I think.
Fear of the unknown.
Yes. It was me going, hey, we're going to go do this right now. Like, I'm buying.
Okay,
Let's
so
go.
it wasn't a question.
Kind of.
It was we're going to get pho.
They were really excited with the idea because it was an impulse thing, because it was like, oh, there's a pho place, we should get pho. And they're like, well, I want to try pho. And I'm like, we'll do it.
No time like the present.
And which was not enough time for Sin to prepare, which I fully understand.
I do understand, but sometimes you do have to have the preparation removed from you.
Which is, that's exactly why I still got a meatball pho. And I was like, you want try some of the broth? Like,
You want that?
I think the concern was that everything comes mixed in. I want that, Mr. something, Mr. Howson. I don't know.
Oh,
There's a response to that.
What did I say?
I don't know.
I don't remember what I said.
You like that, Mr. Dilham?
Oh yeah, you like that, Mr. Yeah.
See, I'm like, there's something. You triggered some response in my.
You can't say anything nowadays without triggering something.
Damn.
You can't say anything anymore.
What can't you say anymore? What did they say? What did you say before they called you racist? I feel like that's an important thing of context. Because like that would probably reflect.
That may explain.
More America. Explain.
America?
A single America. I might have time for one.
Speaking of time.
Time. Oh, you have 45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's going to take me a while to get home.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to do it. We're not ending it right now. We still have more to go. You're not out of it.
I'm running.
You are running, and it's
running.
peculiar.
I got a hard out.
No, you have to get on a call. Do you need your computer for the call?
I do. Unfortunately, it's a call where like it's just between me and one other associate.
And you're running the call?
Yeah.
You can do it from here.
I could.
You don't want to.
I don't.
You don't want to have to, which I totally get. I never want to plug in at your house. Like, it's always an annoyance. Like, I know you brought it. Don't forget it.
No.
I know you brought it.
I mustn't.
But like,
I always bring it. Honey, 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 honey.
Oh yeah. Tits. I don't fucking remember. I don't remember. I've been playing Destiny lately.
Okay.
I was playing a little bit of the season that's 8 years long.
Onslaught.
Mm-hmm. I did play some Onslaught. I got to round 45 with the team, and then it turned into like 2 of us. And I was like, this is cool. And I'm like, I'm just playing Destiny.
Yeah.
And it was like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I love this game.
I hate this game.
I have too many quests. Exactly. I have so many quests that I can't pick up any bounties.
Yeah, that's tired though.
And I went, what? It was 2 o'clock in the morning when I said, I got to Shahan. I was telling you about how I was like, oh, stuff's new. And I'm like, why am I doing the new light quest? I could just discard it. But it's because I could pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
So I could just do it. I could just cross it off.
Yeah.
I could get a quick Monte Carlo. A quick little 1-2.
Shahan shows Hewll on OnlyFans, but only does hand stuff in real life.
T. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
And I think that's fine.
I'd subscribe.
Honestly, I would be more inclined to show off more of my body, like with the understand. Like they don't have to have the understanding, but like
If you were wearing a Bones of Ahamkara arm set.
Mm-hmm. If I was, yeah. If I was dripped out
T.
in that fashion as a stunner, it would be cooler. But no, I like. You'd be like, ooh, Busta Raw. It's like, hell yeah, like hottie little body. And then like in person, I'm like,
Don't touch me.
what, time heals all wounds.
The waves
like,
part.
The waves part.
And the water
And I'm
is
just like,
warm.
ooh, it's like in real life. You want me to show?
It is different.
You have to find the hole.
It's different.
It's different. It's like, oh, you want me to post up? I'm not on the internet anymore. I'm not behind my keyboard.
Well, that's the thing is it's the same kind of thing of it's like what you like watching porn of does not mean that's what you want to do.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like getting off on something doesn't mean you want that to happen in real life. And that's an important distinction that they don't teach you.
Mm-hmm. 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 That's so real.
And that's why a lot of people will do like
That's
the
a
like
good
the
truth.
closed laptop like, oh my God, what did I just get off on? It's like you don't have to do that to yourself.
You don't have shame.
You can just go, I don't want to do that in real life, but I got off.
You could just go,
And you can just
that
close
was
the
kind of
window.
hot. You could just find something hot.
And that's okay.
And it can be a singular instance.
And you don't have
also
to explain
fine.
it to anybody.
No.
Unless someone examines your search history and asks.
Which at that point, being honest is your best bet, unless they're not people who appreciate honesty.
Yeah.
But if you're in that position, I feel like you're gonna have to just make some calls on the fly, some audibles.
Yeah, you're going to have to wing it.
Wing it. Just wing it. Wing it a little bit.
You know I had to do it to them.
Brother. There's a real curse technique. Toto, the clap guy.
What?
It's his. I don't think I told you. It's his boogie woogie technique.
Boogie woogie technique.
It's like everyone's got their curse techniques. Like Nobara does hammers and nails in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
the curse technique of the one guy Mahito is that he can manipulate a soul, so he can turn someone into like fucked up nasty shit. He does it. That's all of his attacks.
Like tapioca pudding.
Kind of, yeah, like that.
Because
Extra.
that's fucked up shit.
Rice pudding, but the rice is like wheat rice. It's that whole grain, and you're like, ooh.
Corn on the cob, but instead of the corn bone, it's a hot dog.
It's a hot dog bone. What if hot dogs? Would you eat a boneless hot dog?
They are boneless.
Well, they don't say that on the packaging. Would you like a bone in your hot dog?
Whose is it?
To be determined.
Then my answer is to be determined.
Since there's less than 0.01 bone,
It's none of your business.
the FDA doesn't require us to submit the bones. The FDA won't let me submit my bones.
I am at the mercy of transportation.
Ooh, Stream Deck available. Hell yeah, work.
Will the update make it work?
Maybe it could if you're special.
I'm not.
You're not, and you shouldn't be.
My blood type is average.
A positive? Same.
No.
Oh.
O positive.
Oh, really?
O positive.
Oh, baby. Are you really?
Yeah.
Good for you, girl.
I'm not a universal donor, but
I'm saying you don't.
I can donate to a lot.
You would never donate. Not for free.
I'm not allowed.
You're like, oh, I'm going to donate blood. And they're like, you got Cash App? Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Because the system's fucked.
Damn. Clinton really fucked us up.
Don't ask.
William.
Don't donate.
I love it. It's like, hey, don't ask, don't tell. I don't like that we have a policy, which is we just don't want to see it because it is bad.
Yeah.
Because don't ask, don't tell means if I even get an inkling or a whiff, I'm gonna say something.
Well, on the face of it, as a child, when they explained it in child terms to me, I was like, that sounds nice. The don't ask part sounded kind of like a, hey, it's none of your business. And I'm like, okay.
This is protecting free speech.
And then to find out the don't tell part of it, where I'm like, oh, and if that person was to speak their truth, they are then, automatically removed. Oh, okay. So never mind.
It's don't get caught.
This isn't a positive thing. Okay, work.
Don't ask, don't tell is a lot like your parents, in a general sense.
Diet Pepsi
parents.
obsessed.
Yeah.
Famously.
just stacked full of don't ask, don't tell.
Don't ask, don't tell. Just drink.
Are any of your soldiers queer? Maybe.
We got soldiers at home.
Soldiers at home. Me having a friend who was in the military who told me unpromptedly about a sexual experience he had with another male private.
Love that.
With their male privates.
Oh.
And I'm like...
They made it pretty male public.
Well, it's tough when you're over there. And it's just bros helping bros. And I'm like, okay.
Right.
Cool.
Right.
I don't care. Weren't you engaged? We need to record us saying a handful of lines so that some of these sounds are us and we can have that part.
We could just harvest them from any of the million examples of us saying the same thing over and over and over again.
Either or of those work. That part. Now it's gonna have an echo in it.
I hatched 2 shiny Cleffa on Cleffa Hatch Day.
I didn't hatch a single fucking egg that day. I had no incubators, and my one regular one was
No
on
worries.
a 10-kilometer egg,
Yeah.
and that was fine.
And that's tough for Jessica. Because they won't let you just throw it away.
No, you can't. You can't just.
Because Jordan was like, he had a lot
Jordan
of
plays at 5:17 most days. That's about time for he gets home and he opens up Pokemon Go, and I'm like, you only play when you get home from work, and I love that because I notice that every day, a little bit after 5, I get a gift notification.
So he opens up.
Sorry, not to dox his times.
Honestly, he opens up his Pokemon Going, and he's like, he was full of eggs. But none of them were 2 kilometer, and he's like, how do I get rid of them? I was like, you can't. You just have to.
You gotta
incubate them.
You gotta stay on top. Like, it's nice to have a fuck ton. Like when they have a good sale on incubators.
They did it. So he bought incubators. He bought incubators, and we walked around, and we made it happen.
It sucks though.
It did suck.
You just do a bunch of loops.
Yeah.
At that part. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You just gotta walk as much as you can. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, folks. You heard it here first.
It hates to be seen.
Seems to be hate.
And that's on period poo.
Poo period.
And that's on period TP.
Period T. TP.
Period T. Period E.
Period.
Period. Period.
What about period F? Period S.
F. Period. Yep.
Yeah, right.
Right. This episode has an energy.
It does. It has an energy of you trying to weasel out of it.
I have to go.
Soon. Like, do you got to leave in 4 minutes?
I probably should.
Really? Because, like, it's going to be another short episode, which I guess is fine. We didn't get the shelves up.
If they can't love us at 1 hour, then they can't handle us at 2.
I'm still trying to tell you about what I did this week.
But you said what you did. You watched Knuckles.
I did a lot more than
You watched anime.
I did do that, yeah.
You played Pokemon Go.
And I played Destiny.
We played Destiny.
Yeah, you said I did Onslaught, and I said, yeah.
What else is there? You ate pho.
Yeah, I did that, actually. Yeah, that's right. I dyed my hair.
Yeah. You went to Sally Beauty.
Don't start telling me everything
You
we
went to
talked about, 'cause
Michael's.
you're about to tell me what I did this week, and I'm not.
And what else?
I want to go back.
I need to go behind the hype. Let me in.
Behind the hype. This gripping documentary of just, what is the hype? Ooh. Yeah, we can wrap it up here within the give me 110. Give me 2 more minutes.
M-I-S-S-O-U-R-I stay.
Missouri?
Yeah. Missouri.
Missouri. I love her in Baldgate.
What?
Missouri. Ooh.
Missouri.
Yeah, so we're not playing this week, I guess.
Famously.
Today's Thursday.
That is.
Why did I think today was Wednesday?
I don't know.
I did send you a Wednesday gift, but that was
Yes,
an
you
ironic
did.
one.
And I was like, okay.
I had sent it to somebody yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
so it was very on brand for the day of the week. But this one in particular, I was like, I think it's funny that it says Wednesday.
I had that send a cool picture on lock, and I was like,
I love it.
I don't know when to send this, but I was like, no, I'll send it now.
That fucking part, I get it. Sometimes that's why you get the double meme. Is like there's not going to be. I have time right now to get this meme in.
And that's T.
I don't care if you respond. I do. I need it. But scoot.
Boot skating boogie.
I know you're trying to boot scoot and boogie on out of here.
Gotta boot out.
And I am just hungry chewing on this scenery. But T.
Chewing on butt.
Trump.
Oh.
I don't.
Trump?
No.
You said that.
I know, but I think because I was trying to yeah, I didn't hear you right.
But.
T.
Munch?
Munch. That's what it is. Yeah. I really like this. What do you guys think of this? This was a very last minute plan.
Tell us about the existential crisis it's giving.
We forgot we wouldn't have had time for the screws.
Tell us about it. We simply didn't have time for the screws. Not today.
Yeah, you would.
Famously, I got a hard out.
You would have had to do your meeting here.
Yeah.
In which case, you probably would have went. You would have had your screws in your truck, and you would have went. Actually, I don't have that much time, and I would have went. Oh, and you would go. I forgot the screws.
Well, I guess I'm taking the meeting here.
Oh, it's right now.
It's in 1 minute.
So I guess you do get to go take the meeting from here.
I guess
we have meeting at home.
Meeting at home.
No,
meeting at this home.
Meeting at Seph's house. Well, that's awkward because like I wanted to use my desk, but I guess I'll use my other desk.
No, I don't need. I just need this one screen. It's fine. I'm mostly answering questions. I'm going to be looking at her screen. So
I do have the extra dock I can plug in, so that way you can use 2 monitors. That'd be helpful.
I should be good.
Okay.
I'll be okay.
Thank you guys so much for coming in. Let us know what you think of this. Getting a good use out of the green screen. If it's a vibe, it'd be good. I think this will be fun too for for Pokemon. If or like next time we do a stream, which we should do a stream or two this weekend. Like not this weekend, this month. But at least another Team Rocket one. I got my shit right there, and then we can have us like small game, big. And we're green screen. We got action.
Part of it.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I think that's about it. Hello. And
hello.
Welcome
to
the Hell Yeah podcast. And that's the show.
Goodbye.
Goober.
Tell 3 friends about the podcast and sound off in the trough below, you little content-loving hog, rolling around in the pig pen, clamoring for more slop.